Right now at 10, after half a year, La Crosse County is close to having a new administrator. The executive board chair says the candidate is the right one. And a bail reform amendment could be on the April ballot. Wisconsin lawmakers are hammering out the details. Plus 2 million hatches. A Wisconsin farmer is celebrating a milestone for raising crickets.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Hey, good evening. Thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Amy DuPont. And then there was one. After nearly 6 months, the La Crosse County Board named a finalist for County Administrator. Here's News 8 Now's Anna Fisher with what happens next.
La Crosse County Interim Administrator Jane Kleekamp was offered a full-time contract during last night's county board meeting. Kleekamp is set to succeed former Administrator Steve O'Malley, who occupied the position for 18 years before retiring last August.
She knows this organization inside and out, and people in the organization know and trust her. She has established all these very strong relationships within the county, so really she emerged as the ideal candidate for us.
The executive board is set to meet and finalize Kleekamp's contract next Thursday, January 19th. Reporting in La Crosse, I'm Anna Fisher, News 8 Now.
And we did email Kleekamp for comment. She has not gotten back to us.
Well, a good Tuesday evening to you. Wanted to start with some winter weather headlines that are in play from, say, the Minnesota-South Dakota border right through the Twin Cities. And it includes about the northern half now of our viewing area. These are winter weather advisories in play until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning due to the chance for some kind of a light wintry mix, maybe some light snow, some freezing drizzle, even some light freezing rain. Also, we've got some low clouds and fog. Boy, that's been the story the past several nights and into the following days. And we spent most of today underneath low clouds and fog. Now radar is starting to light up, but a lot of this not reaching the ground yet. Maybe some drizzle or flurries at most right now, but eventually there is a little bit more in the way of precipitation, especially in this area, and that's what's heading our way, especially in areas north of Interstate 90. Where those headlines are in effect. 26 still in La Crosse and Sparta, 28 in Eau Claire, 22 in Viroqua, so it's not going to be overly cold tonight. In fact, temperatures kind of steady or even rising a few degrees. But again, that chance for some light wintry precipitation overnight could cause some slick roads and sidewalks. 25 for the low in La Crosse, and then our schoolcast for tomorrow includes that light winter mix in the morning, and then mostly maybe some partly cloudy skies in the afternoon, highs around 37 degrees. I'll talk more about the impacts of that system tonight and a look ahead to our next 8 days in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Bill. Wisconsin lawmakers are fast-tracking a proposal to amend the state's constitution regarding bail. The Constitution limits bail to the money necessary to make sure a defendant comes to court. The new proposal would amend that language to allow courts to take into account things like the defendant's crime and past convictions.
I think it gives the judge those flexibilities, but
under the proposed constitutional amendment, a judge would have more latitude when setting bail conditions.
I believe the changes that we've put forth here are specifically directed towards flexibility by the judge to consider other issues that might be pertinent to whether or not that person gets a high bail or low bail, or whether or not that person sits detained.
For instance, if a judge thinks that a defendant has a greater risk of committing a crime, they would be able to raise the bail amount for that defendant. Right now, the dollar amount of bail can only be set to ensure a defendant returns to court. Democrats, however, said the proposal does not address the real issue.
That seems like that to be the route, but otherwise to say, well, you can pay your way. This is making sure that people who are poor will not be able to be released.
We did look at some people had brought up eliminating cash bail, and that really was not a consideration. I wouldn't support that. I think we need to have that in place.
Constitutional amendments require the legislature to pass it in 2 consecutive sessions, and then it goes to a referendum. Now, it passed in 2022. If the legislature passes it again this year before January 24th, it could appear on the April ballot. And if passed there, it would not need the governor's signature to become a law. Well, money from last year's opioid settlement is finally reaching Wisconsin addiction and treatment and prevention programs. The state's Department of Health Services has so far awarded $9.8 million of the more than $30 million it's received. That money will be used on education and prevention, making free Narcan and fentanyl testing strips available, and grant funding for tribal nations. An emergency medicine doctor at Gunderson Health System says it is a step in the right direction, but there are still gaps.
It doesn't go far enough for things like medication-assisted treatment. In addition, inpatient treatment services only had, for residential treatment, I think $2.5 million was slated for that, and that won't go very far when it's spread across the entire state.
Dr. Eberlein says deaths from opioid overdoses have been on the rise. He says increasing mental health services and prevention services will help people living with addiction. The Wisconsin chapter of the National Alliance on Mental Illness is expanding its services. NAMI's mental illness support groups will now be available statewide. So the agency will be offering peer and family support groups each month free via Zoom. NAMI leaders say these virtual services are especially helpful for those living in rural communities. If you're up in the air about attending, well, NAMI's Wisconsin executive director says there are many benefits.
By doing support groups, you then feel you're not alone. You have the support of other people who are going through similar stressors, and you can share and provide that peer connection.
We will post links to join these groups at news8000.com. Roughly 1/3 of U.S. homes have a gas stove. A federal agency is now considering banning them. As News 8 Now's Emily Haugen explains, the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission believes gas stoves are a hidden hazard.
This also comes after an International Journal of Public Health study revealed that almost 13% of childhood asthma in the U.S. can be attributed to gas stove use. Dr. Todd Marr at Gunderson Health System says this research has been years in the making.
People with respiratory disorders are the ones that are at the greatest risk. So people with asthma or COPD or any other chronic lung condition, that this could be an irritant to them and flare things up.
Making the switch to electric isn't always easy. It can be expensive, but Dr. Marr says you don't have to stop using it entirely as long as you can use it with your exhaust fan on or crack open a window. The CSPC said in a statement that it has not proposed any regulatory action at this time, and if they do, the organization says it will be a lengthy process. Back to you.
In a blog post from early December, the American Gas Agency rejected the idea of natural gas bans as a whole. The group argues natural gas bans can make housing more expensive and cut off access to renewable natural gas options. Still ahead, President Biden is responding to an investigation that sensitive documents were found at his former office. Republican lawmakers, meanwhile, are demanding answers.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
Are you ready to make a change in the new year? At your home improvement company, we can help you turn your resolution into a reality. For bathroom remodels and energy-efficient windows, our team of experts can help bring your home improvement dreams to life. Act now for 10% off your entire project and get our great financing of 2.99% or 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2025. So call or go online today and let's make your New Year's resolution a success. Happy New Year from your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
When pain says I'm here, I say, so are they. Just want Aleve. 12 hours of uninterrupted pain relief. Aleve. Who do you take it for?
7-day-old tuna casserole.
How'd you know that?
Even my nose is strong. You need Hefty Ultra Strong. It has Arm & Hammer, continuous odor control. Hefty, Hefty, Hefty. Oh, and Toby needs a bath. Stay one step ahead of stink.
Nothing tastes better than savings. Hardee's new 4 for $6 deal lets you mix and match your favorite flavors. That's sweet, savory, crispy, crunchy, or beefy, all for just $6. Create your favorite combinations with our new 4 for $6 deal, only at Hardee's.
The Justice Department is overseeing a review of a batch of documents marked classified found in an office President Biden used while he served as vice president. A source tells CBS News the documents don't contain nuclear secrets, but the content and classification level is unclear. As Deborah Alfarone explains, Republican lawmakers are demanding answers.
During the North American Leaders Summit Tuesday, President Biden was asked about the documents marked classified that were found in an office he used before he was president.
I don't know what's in the documents. My lawyers have not suggested I ask what documents they were. We're cooperating fully with the review, and which I hope will be finished soon.
The roughly 10 documents were discovered early November while the president's personal lawyers were packing up the office. The White House counsel's office says it immediately reported the documents to the National Archives, which took possession of them the following day. It happened about 3 months after the FBI executed a search warrant at former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago home for classified documents. He had refused to comply with repeated requests to return the material.
I wonder why the press isn't asking the same questions of him as vice president taking classified documents that they were asking President Trump.
Republicans are questioning why the discovery of the Biden documents wasn't made public before the midterms. And now that they control the House of Representatives, they are vowing to investigate.
We have a lot of questions for National Archives. They fall under the jurisdiction of the Oversight Committee.
Attorney General Merrick Garland has assigned a Trump-appointed U.S. attorney in Chicago, John Lausch, to review the Biden documents. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
A source familiar with that review tells CBS News the documents are currently located in a secured government facility. Once the Attorney General reviews the inquiry, he will decide whether there should be a criminal investigation by the FBI or even a special counsel. Well, still ahead, ice fishing is a Midwestern tradition, and it comes with risks. DNR wardens are reminding everyone headed out onto the frozen waterways to take precautions.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. We've got some low clouds and fog, but will any precipitation fall from these clouds tonight? I'll have the answer with my 8-day forecast up next.
Founded on hard work, dedication, respect, and integrity, we at Maxwell White understand the importance of home comfort. Maxwell White strives to provide our customers with a positive experience every time. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Are you looking for ways to manage your money wherever life takes you? Ultra's online and mobile banking is where it's at. We make managing your accounts on any device easy and secure. So go ahead, transfer funds, send money, deposit checks, or pay bills. All on your schedule, anytime, anywhere. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what our members say. Take the next step and download the Ultra mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
With 6 crunchy beef tacos plus a pound of potato olays, our 6-pack in a pound is perfect for date night, movie night, 1,000-piece puzzle night, camping, tailgates, or any day that ends in Y.
Get $2 off the 6-pack in a pound, only from Taco John's.
Winter is here. And with winter weather come accidents and mishaps. Whether you're on your way to work, walking the dog, or out on the trail, accidents can happen. That's why we have insurance, to help with the unexpected accidents that are not your fault. At Bygoff & Rohde, we'll help you get the insurance settlement you deserve to pay your medical bills, your lost wages, and get your life back on track. If you're injured, call us. Call Bygoff & Rohde.
The average employee has been with their current employer for 4.1 years. Our employees at Chart Industries disagree. If you're eager to join a company you can retire from, then chart your career with Chart Industries. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Without the right start to your day, your morning could hit a wall.
It's not the door. I got it.
Belvita breakfast biscuits are baked with slow-release carbs and provide steady morning energy to help you rise and thrive.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
Continual growth brings new opportunities at the Board Store Home Improvements. Now hiring carpenters, window and door installers, floor or tile installers. Apply today. The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
The Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources is reminding all of us that ice is unpredictable. A local warden says he's already responded to calls of vehicles breaking through the ice. Warden Matt Grompy says all anglers should carry safety equipment, and that includes a jacket with a flotation device, an ice spud, and a rope. Grompy also says that ice can look safe even when it's not.
We've had some really cold weather, which helped create some solid ice. But we've also had some warm weather here recently.
Grompy says you should never go alone when you're ice fishing. Always tell someone where you are. And if you're unsure of ice conditions, contact an expert. Ice safety, that got me, Bill. Did you see that banner come up, ice safety? Like ice baby?
Got a little tune in your head?
Yeah,
now?
I had to
Rolling.
Focus.
And the 5.0. It was a while ago. It was the early 90s. That's, yeah, I don't know what the words are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
I know a lot of people that do, though.
Yeah.
Word for word, the entire song.
I saw Vanilla Ice here in La Crosse. He was at the Hollywood Theater when I was in college.
Wow.
He spit Heineken at us. Never forget the end of that.
All right. Well, that's probably a good memory. But hey, that is some important information, especially when we get the cold temperatures where you get the ice and then you get the rain falling on top of that. Can really do a number on the intensity of the ice or the safety of the ice, as we know. Now, speaking of ice, we may see some minimal icing this time on roads and sidewalks thanks to a light wintry mix. In fact, winter weather advisories in play through central Minnesota and about the northern half of our viewing area now. Some of the northern counties were added to this advisory as well. So again, basically areas north of Interstate 90, about the northern half of the viewing area until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Light snow or light freezing rain possible. Just some minor snow or ice accumulations expected, but doesn't take much to cause some slick roads and sidewalks. Otherwise, low clouds and fog. Another night with similar conditions. We've just been in this pattern with very little wind and a lot of low-level moisture. 31 and 20 the numbers for today. 27 and 11 are the records, and no rain or snow as of yet. Cloudy, 26 degrees out at the airport, 25 downtown. Feels like 21. Visibility out at the airport 3 miles, but only a mile up in Eau Claire. 28 degrees with a wind chill factor of 22. In fact, visibility right at a mile in Eau Claire and many spots between about 1 and 4 miles across the area. So keep that in mind that there could be some reduction in visibility. Any real cold air? Way up into Canada, up into Hudson Bay area, eastern Canada. Our neck of the woods generally in the 20s. Winds are calm or light, so wind chill's not a concern tonight. But notice these temperatures mid to upper 20s, so below freezing. So if we do get that precipitation moving through, that's why we could see some light snow or some freezing rain, as these temperatures well below freezing and the pavement temperature is below freezing as well. That's why we could see that icy glaze. Now, radar's starting to light up, but a lot of this not reaching the ground yet. But eventually, I do think the air will saturate enough so that this will reach the ground, especially along and north of Interstate 90. I think this is where the best precip chance is right now, but that's heading our way, at least the northern half of the viewing area, as this disturbance kind of zips across the area, and that's what's going to bring that chance for the light winter mix overnight. Sky Tracker will show that. Some purples, pinks, and blues indicating that wintry mix and light snow potential. And by tomorrow morning, most of it gets out of here by about lunchtime. Might even see a few peaks of sun, especially south and east of La Crosse, before clouds fill back in for tomorrow night and Thursday. And we could see a few flurries on Thursday. Otherwise, kind of blustery northwest winds on Thursday as well. So snow trackers showing little, if any, snow accumulations for most, maybe a little bit north of Eau Claire. Otherwise, ice trackers showing that chance for some minor icing. So again, it doesn't take a lot of that to really cause some slick problems. Mid to upper 30s, though, for highs tomorrow. Once we get into maybe some peaks of sun in the afternoon, especially to the south and east, that's where you could see some low 40s. Otherwise, mid to upper 30s as we head back to the north. In fact, lower to middle 30s in our northern counties. So for tonight, clouds and fog. That chance for that light wintry mix, lows around 25. Again, an alert night, if you will. keep an eye on those roads and even into the Wednesday morning commute. That mix ends tomorrow morning, otherwise mostly cloudy, maybe some peaks of sun in spots, 37 for the high. Flurries and kind of blustery Thursday, 31. Chillier Friday, 27, but dry. Dry for the weekend as well, with highs back in the 30s. Then kind of a sloppy start to next week. Pretty good chance for some mainly rain on Monday with highs above freezing. Slight chance for a light mix on Tuesday or light snow. And then another wave of moisture could be mainly snow around Wednesday of next week. So kind of busy once again.
All right. By the way, I've been looking up the Ice Ice Baby lyrics while you've been doing your forecast. Sorry. Okay. I did not know the lyrics as well as I thought I did. Oh, Rob knows them. He's singing them. He's going to do a full encore here in sports.
We've got to read up on our Vanilla Ice.
So maybe we're just getting old. Thanks,
that
Bill. Coming up in sports, the Badgers looking to avoid their second straight conference loss and a jam-packed night of high school hoops, including two teams hungry for a win in Onalaska. Rob is in next with sports.
Tonight, my words are not dangerous, but the spin of my words are very dangerous.
Colbert's New with Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, tonight on CBS.
You're not always going to be here, but you always have this. Whether you're here, or anywhere really, the News 8000 app lets you stay updated on your time. Get it today so you can have here.
Get up to 80% off list prices during our huge inventory reduction sale at Slumberland Furniture. $20 million worth of furniture and mattresses must go. Lowest prices around on recliners, sofas, mattresses, and lots more. Slumberland Furniture.
Wisconsin. It's easy to take for granted how we warm up. But what if you couldn't warm up so easily? For many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
Our weather is constantly on the move, and you can trust that the News 8 Now First Warn team is always tracking it. But we're not just here. When storms move in, the First Warn team gets moving in the Storm Runner. The News 8 Now Storm Runner puts you in the middle of what's happening with up-to-the-minute live reports, day or night. It's just one more way the First Warn team has you covered when it comes to severe weather. The News 8 Now Storm Runner, powered by Maury's VW.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet is your hardware headquarters, your one-stop shop for quality name brand tools, paints, and accessories to help you get the job done, all at unbeatable prices. Like this 74-piece Milwaukee Impact bid set, just $19.99. Get $100 instant savings on a DeWalt 20-volt starter kit. These Best Air furnace filters are $8 off, and special buy Titebond Pro Grade caulk, just $2.99 each. Plus, we always offer Blaine's Best Price Promise, the guaranteed lowest price, or we'll match it.
Up to 80% off list prices during our huge inventory reduction sale at Slumberland Furniture. $20 million worth of merchandise must go. Lowest prices around on mattresses, rugs, bar stools, sectionals, accent chairs, and more at Slumberland Furniture.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Another busy night on the hardwood for the high school squads. Conference play will heat back up later this week, but still a lot of great matchups on the slate. We'll start with two teams hungry for a win in Onalaska. Hilltoppers at home Tuesday night, welcoming in Prairie du Chien. Pick it up first half. PDC off to an early lead. Tegan Radloff is going to hit the three. Blackhawks go up 4. Onalaska responds. Anna Scamp making moves in the post to get two of her team high 12 points. Toppers still down 4, though. Later, more from PDC in transition. Radloff finds Tessa Tchaikovsky. Higgins for the open shot. PDC up 6. Hilltoppers close the gap quickly. Ava Breidenbach back-to-back three-pointers to bring the home team within 2. Onalaska rallies back to get the 48-45 win over PDC. La Crescent taking on Waukon. Coach Larson honoring Molly Bills pregame as she scored her 1,000th point last week. Here she is early in this one, getting the rebound. One end, then coming down the floor, splits the defenders and lays it in. Lancers came out on fire. Double K from beyond the arc. That's good. Lancers out in front. But the Indians wouldn't go away. Kara McCormick with the rebound goes back out to Maggie Criswell. That one's good for 3. Waukon getting the best of La Crescent tonight, 60-51. On the boys' side, Central in action hosting Menominee. Riverhawks up 19 at the break and pouring it on in the second half. Look at the footwork from Nick Williams. Fadeaway J is money. Central goes up 55-36, and Williams not done this time. Going to his left, stopping on a dime. Pretty finish with the right. 21-point lead for the home team. And then it's Bennett Freed going to work down low. The big man cannot be stopped. Count it, +1. All Riverhawks Tuesday night at home. They win it big, 76-44. Let's go to the north side. Rangers at home Tuesday night playing host to River Falls. The Wildcats on a mission early. Eli Johnson knocking down the 3. That puts his squad up 5. And then it was Johnson going to work down low this time, putting it off the glass and in. 13-0 Wildcats out of the gate. Logan held scoreless for almost 7 minutes to start this one. Scotty Grossback finally puts the Rangers on the board, but the Wildcats claw right back. Josh Godden count this one plus the foul. Rangers would make it close down the stretch, but they fall in this one 56-49. Off to Aquinas High School. Blue Golds at home hosting Melrose Mindoro. This one all Aquinas. Second half, home team rolling. Walter Burns coast to coast getting the friendly roll here. Blue Golds up big. Then later in the half, great passing. Shane Willenbring to the freshman Logan Becker for 2 more. All Blue Golds at home. They get the win over Melman, 56-31. Let's go to the Omni Center. The Avalanche taking on West Salem for some boys hockey. Avalanche leading, but West Salem looking for some magic. A.J. Jankowski gives them some, finds the net. Sticks go flying as the Panthers get on the board, but the Avalanche offense was too much. The quick passes opens up Owen Hone, who puts a laser into the back of the net. Avalanche rolling this one 9-2. College hoops tonight. Badgers back at home hosting conference rival Michigan State. Second half, Stephen Crowell hits the 3. Wisconsin goes in front by 1. Fast forward now, 4 minutes to go. It's Crowell again, this time working the post, muscling his way up for 2 more. Badgers go ahead 59-54, but the Spartans storm back. Just over 2 to go. Joey Hauser for 3 in the lead. Got it. Michigan State back on top by 2. Badgers turn to bite back now. A minute left. Chucky Hepburn step back straight away 2 is pure. We're tied at 63. Less than a minute to go. Same score until A.J. Hoggard puts the Spartans ahead for good. Michigan State goes back up 2. Badgers drop their second straight conference game, 69-65. And it's time to find out the winner of our News 8 Now Play of the Week. This was well-deserved. Holman's Macy Klein did it all Monday for the Vikings. First, it was the fancy finish with the left. And then with her squad down 2, Klein puts the Vikings on top for good. Congrats to Macy, and thanks to everyone out there for casting your vote. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be right back.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
Enjoy the benefits of soft water with Menard's great selection of Morton water softeners. Morton's Demand Control Wi-Fi water softener is a smarter way to manage your water. Integrated Wi-Fi capabilities allow you to monitor your salt levels and water usage from your smartphone, putting you in control while at home or away. Plus, Morton's look-ahead technology learns and predicts your water needs, saving you money. Save big money on Morton water softeners, now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
At Cooley Auto, we care about making buying and servicing your cars an effortless process. From our fair pricing to our friendly staff, we are accountable to the Cooley region and are now focused on offering you the best service possible with Cooley Auto Service Center. Cooley Auto Service Center is engaged in providing you with honest, affordable, and reliable service. Service you need, care you deserve. Find out more at CooleyAuto.com.
You have a day before you. Make it the best it can be with Holiday Inn Express and Suites. How about breakfast to start your day? Coffee, milk, juice, hot food, cold food, brain food. Because you need it for that important meeting in our meeting space. And let's not forget about the afternoon workout to help you keep up with your goals. But your day can't be all work and no play, so you have set aside time for your family in the water.
Come make it a day at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Onalaska La Crosse.
Are you an experienced carpenter, window and door installer, flooring or tile installer, considering a new opportunity in the year ahead? The Board Store is the area's premier home improvement contractor, serving the community from the same location for over 33 years. Continued growth opens new opportunities, good pay, good benefits and respect, no weekends or overnight travel. Begin a new career where skill matters and character is valued. Apply online or at the Board Store Home Improvements, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
Well, a good cup of joe can change your morning. Special education students in Onalaska are working hard to serve that up to other students and their teachers. Ana Java is a student-run coffee shop, and it's located inside the high school. Kids from the special ed classes buy the products, open the shop, serve the drinks in the morning, and then close the shop before classes start. All the cash they make goes right back into the business.
Our goal is basically just to make enough to continue the business and get our students the practice that they need and job skills and work skills.
The coffee shop has been around for a couple years now, but students say that it spiked in popularity when they started offering cold brew options. Those students can get coffee on Tuesday and Friday mornings, and the Ana Java employees, they deliver coffee to their teachers on Wednesday morning. It is a protein source that more than 2 billion people worldwide eat. Oof, a Wisconsin man is celebrating hatching 2 million of them at home. Reporter Andrew Banstra takes us to the DeForest home to meet the Cricket King.
Kevin Bachhuber is not your average Midwest farmer.
There's probably about 2 million. We hatch between 400,000 and 500,000 a week.
He's a cricket farmer, not what he dreamt of growing up in Green Bay.
You can see all the crickets.
He started eating crickets on a trip to Thailand in 2006. And when the UN said that humans should start eating insects to help with world hunger,
one thing led to another. We ended up moving to Ohio, where we had Big Cricket Farms, which was my first cricket farm. And it later became the U.S.'s first FDA-inspected human food-grade insect farm.
he shared that technique with the industry and got big buzz from it. He's given TED Talks and even started his own consulting firm for insect agriculture, which is still his day job. But when COVID hit, he moved back home and opened the Madison Cricket Farm, harvesting non-food grade crickets.
It's very simple. It's kind of like, some weeks we're probably shipping about 240,000 crickets, and we're trying to get up to 400,000 a week.
These crickets are bred to be eaten by reptiles and are shipped to pet stores that are mostly local. It's only a side gig, but he'll do up to $300,000 in gross cricket revenue each year. These roughly 200,000 babies were hatched just 6 hours ago. He funnels them into these containers.
Then once they're at a certain age, they'll get transferred into these bins.
The crickets are kept at 88 degrees and at 40% humidity and are mostly self-sustainable. The question remains, as the Cricket King, does he eat them?
I definitely still eat crickets. I would not eat these crickets. They're not raised to be food grade. And there's a really distinctive flavor difference between the ones that go to geckos and the ones that go to people.
He prefers his crickets frozen and then boiled with just a touch of sesame oil.
But $300,000 a year? I got into the wrong business. Well, you probably did too. We'll be right back.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to La Crosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses. See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
Jolivet Family Farms, known for farm fresh fruit and vegetables, but featuring so much more. Come see all that we have. Homemade bakery, large selection of locally produced honey, gourmet popcorn, craft beer, wine, and cheese. Meat and seafood, arts and crafts, and so much more. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
When pain says, I'm here, I say, so are they. Just one Aleve. 12 hours of uninterrupted pain relief. Aleve. Who do you take it for?
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
That's our boy.
So proud.
Right now, get a sausage McMuffin or sausage biscuit paired with hash browns for just $2.50.
I love helping people get into a new home, whether it's a first home, moving to the area, or a forever home. I'm here to help from start to finish.
They actually worked with us with our existing home and selling that and getting us into a retirement home. They've given us all different options, what to go with and what is the best for us financially.
And they're so wonderful for working with us and figuring out what we needed to do and how fast we could do it.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see.
Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
We're out of time. Good night.